Today we'll see about massing and site and creating an in-place elements and also we'll try to create an in-place family. So what is in-place mass or what is a model in place? So these elements doesn't have any constraints. Yesterday we have created using some reference line using dimension and we gave some parametric value. We can able to change the size since it will reflect in the model. So those kind of components or elements will be considered as family, whereas no constraints or no parameters is involved in one component means it will be considered as a model in place or a generic family, generic element. So here we try to create one model in place. Once I go to architectural tab in component, here place a component and the model in place. Place a components, whatever the components we are creating, we can able to place using the place a component. First of all, we have to create one component, then we'll see. Once we started creating one model in place element, it will ask what kind of family you want to create. You have to check um, list of elements which will be included. If your elements you are searching for is not available here, you can go with generic model, or else your desired elements is there means you can go with your desired elements. Like you may have different kind of column shapes or maybe some modular doors. Uh, so in that case, you can go with column or uh, elements based on your wish. The same thing we can go with generic model today, and it will ask what the name of the family, and then simply leave it as it is generic model. Yesterday I said we can see about the blend, resolve, and sweep blend also. We'll try to create using these things today. So blend and sweep blend is almost same only, but blend will be travel along with the axis. With for example, it will have top face and the bottom face. Uh, I can go with the shape at the bottom, and if I press the edit top, I have to create another shape, maybe a circle. And place here. If press finish, the two shapes will get merged like this. This is the sweep blend. You can use the sweep blend in lots of different ways, like a curved wall from the. Let me create one wall. Wait, in floor plan, I'm going to create one blend. Let me create one wall with and I'm drawing the base shape randomly. Now I am going to draw the top face of that element. Here itself, you may have that visibility option. Like I am going to draw the top one here, maybe at the center. This this triangle will be the center point. The press Shift key, it will automatically get distributed. So here it will showcase two values, first and the second. I go to 3D view. Here we have created our element. The second, and if I change to 500 or maybe around the height is around 2000. Like this, we can able to create our custom made sweep elements. This is a blend, and for the resolve, using the resolve, what we can do, we can able to create a dome kind of structure using the resolve. Let me create one resolve element. For resolve element, you have to create one axis line. Around that axis line only, um, that dome structure will be get resolved or revolving. I'm creating one cross section into the view, crop view. This will be generate model. Resolve. Now it was asking to pick a plane. What plane? Here there is any plane? No, there is level plane only. To create one plane here, let me go to floor level and let me create one rectangle facing towards the section. So I finish this and go to section. Now I can able to pick this one. I'm going back and want to create resolve again. Pick the plane. Now I can pick this face. I am drawing the axis line first. I have to draw the axis line. This is the center line of the dome, and I want the boundary line again, and going to create two bigger. Always for the axis, we have to create one side of that boundary line so that it will get automatically blades created using that sketch. I am trying to create one perfect quarter circle on this side here from here. Now it's okay. Let me give the offset of around maybe 150 or 200. Finish this one. Here also I have to finish this. I have closed the boundary. Okay. Plus, okay. Our dome structure is now ready. And let me try to create one entrance around here. I want some entrance to go inside the dome structure. For that, I can go to extrusion. I'm going to section again. Let me set the plane again. Pick the plane. Put the extrusion we have created for the face. Now let me create a void to cut open the entrance. For that, I have to get the center point of the dome structure. So this will be the center one. Now here I can provide a arch kind of opening. Let me try to create one arch. Cut and arc. But something this will work. Okay. Now I can mirror this side to another one, other side. Now we can trim the below one from here and from here. Okay. Now I can make this as the void to cut our dome structure. I press finish. Void has been created. Our void has been created. So I drag it outside its both area. Okay. Now if I press the cut geometry, we have seen this cut geometry in previous classes. Our entrance also get created. Fine. It just finished and can copy, remove it, can create one, sample 4. pick lines to pick the boundaries. Trim what we are trimmed it. Our floor also got created. I want another floor also create similar. Pick the line, tab it because we already created one floor and tab pressing and then another tab. So one single sketch has been created. Now I can press the offset. Offset is around. This is for the some pathway. I can provide. You can go around it to some 500. I'm pressing tab again. Tab is not open. Okay. Here you can change the floor type. Complete. I don't like the arch statements. You can edit that void again. For that, I have to go to the editing place again, and then I have to select the void again, and then I can be able to edit the shape of the void based on our desired shape. I want it to be a perfect arch. This will work. Not okay. Now I want this area. One sweep has to come outside the dome, whether I don't want any water drops to be going inside the boat. So I want to get one roof kind of area here. For that, let me copy this part, copy and paste it in same place. And now I can hit that one, okay, copying the space, going back to the section, and I'm going to create another extrusion and pasting the space. This one will be solid. Okay. Now, if you give the offset towards the inner side, maybe around 100. Now, I want this arch to be like this much slanted one, kind of slanted one. This look kind of igloo, so I can give a arch like this. Means we can create another void and we can able to cut it, so that we can go to floor plan and we can create a new section, or else you in edit mode, in model in place, or any other edit mode, you can't able to create section. So in that case, we always use our section to create some places or to create some work plans, so that we can use those things. So let me change into void and try to cut it. So this looks okay for me. Fine. So the same we can mirror in other side also, and simply press DM for mirror. We got a copying. Okay, let me try it again. Now it's got mirror. Fine. Both side we got that entrance kind of thing. Now I want some opening at top also, means we can able to provide for the sun entry. For that, we can go to edit mode at resolve and want some gap for some means. We can simply drag it like this and like the slanted one, slanting. Also, I want one curb kind of thing to stop the water flow towards the inner side. You finish it. Now, for the sunrise also, we have created one curve at the top. I want one curve at the edges also, so I can go to edit mode again and go into the result. And I'm trying to create curve here. Looks fine. Cut the genre because it was getting cutting for our element also. What else is there? Here there is one sweep option is there. Let me create one sweep. Let us create one boundary wall around our building. To create a boundary wall, I want the boundary wall to start from here to here. So I'm going to create it for the sweep. First, I have to sketch the path. If I go to pick path, planes, and I am tab pressing, getting a tab, closing there. The plan. I want some space for the entrance. So I'm leaving at this as it is. So this is the work plane for that speed. Here we have to create the sketch shape. Now we have created the path. Now I want to edit the sketch for the sweep. Let me go to edit it. 3D so we can draw. I want a sloped retaining wall maybe. Sloped compound wall. Slope maybe around 35, not that much. Maybe around 30, around some of the thickness of the wall maybe around 5. Now with this shape, our created shape will automatically create. Let I want the height is too much. I want to reduce it maybe around this much, and I can okay, just like the compound wall of slope, the compound wall is okay, but I want it will be the sweep. We can use the sweep like that. We can use the sweep not only for this, also we can able to create edge for the wall. Also, we can able to create a sweep. Here the sweep from here to here it is having the same height based on one profile we have created, right? I want this one smaller and it has to be raised above and it has to be finished higher here. This wall has to be higher and this wall has to be smaller. So in that case, you can try sweep blend. You try to create sweep blend. The same I have to click, select the path, select the path within the line.